G'day, how's it going, locomotive enthusiasts, and welcome to GFY's Gaming Australia with your train driver, the Aussie Rambo. If you're new to our YouTube channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning customer, welcome back to the station. Punch your ticket, click that subscribe button, support our community-based non-profit YouTube channel, reach its goal of 1,000 subscribers. And you can also follow GFY's Gaming Australia on social media platforms, Facebook and Twitter. Peninsula Corridor time, ladies and gentlemen, and the reason why I'm doing Peninsula Corridor is because we've had a recent viewer ask a question about he's struggling on the rear end of the baby bullet train, and I want to see if I've actually done the introduction. So this is the rear end, I do believe, of the train. This is the bi-level cab introduction. Enjoy.
Welcome to this Bombardier bi-level cab car in Caltrain livery. This brief introduction will cover basic driving controls, passenger door operation and recovery from an emergency stop. Climb aboard to get started.
Caution, the doors are about to close.
A lot of time will be spent in the engineer's seat. These trains operate a semi-fast service pattern and thus do not stop at all stations on the line. Be sure to only stop where indicated. To confirm this vehicle in the train is in charge of the brake systems, set the cut-in control. This vehicle has a removable reverser. This must be inserted before setting the direction of travel. Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
So I have gave you the proper way to do it. So you got to turn the fuel pump to on, generator field to on, engine run to on. Make sure that your cab setup key is turned on as well. You have here number keys, turn those on, cab light on, another cab light, console light, turn that on, and the cab heat, you can turn that on to low if you want.
It's time to depart. Set the doors to locked.
Make sure your lights are dim. And you can lock the door by doing that. So when you're using a controller, your D-pad towards the left side and bring this up, whatever side's the platform. That's locked. Lock the doors, unlock, or you can unlock both if it's a split platform. Now the reverser key, okay, this is quite simple. Okay. Quite like that.
When fully releasing the brakes, wait until the brake
With the
cylinder
controller,
gauge has stopped moving.
For
before
Xbox
applying the
controller,
throttle.
it's LB. For PlayStation controller, it's L1. Accelerator is the R2 button. PlayStation and the RT button.
When using the throttle to increase
For
power,
Xbox.
do so slowly to provide a
And that's
comfortable ride
PC
for
as well,
passengers.
because we use Xbox controllers on PC. Okay. Now it does take a bit of time for the train to go back up into speed. As you can see there, it didn't take me long to get it up and going. But this is an introduction, so the guy that had a question about he's finding it hard to get this particular part of the train going with the baby bullet train, and just to confirm that this is the baby bullet train.
Use the throttle and brake levers to ensure the line speed limit is adhered to.
There you go. That's the bio cab, and there's the other end of the train. So that just confirms that is the train that you're struggling with, is this side. So hopefully this introduction will help you on your journeys in the future. And not only the guy that messaged me about this struggling, but others as well. They might be struggling or might be new to the game. This will help you along your journey, and hopefully it does. And if I have helped you in any way, shape or form, click that subscribe button. We've got a lot more introductions, as well as scenarios, timetable modes, replay live streams, all up on our channel. And we are live every Saturday night, 8:30 p.m. Sydney, Australia time zone, 11:30 a.m. in London summer time zone at the current time, and 6:30 a.m. in the current time in New York, in the USA. And that's in the month of July 2020, those current time zones. And we will be moving over to Train Sim World 2 in August, in late August, hopefully, if the date is still going to be right for the 20th. No guarantees that is the official date, though. Like, if I wanted to, I could use other features as well, but, you know, like at the moment, I'm just going to use introduction for you guys, and I just don't want to fiddle around with them. The braking system can be very tricky on this particular train. You just got to gradually work off the BP system over down there. Make sure that this red line stays below the other line on the BP area. Just to clarify that you know, you can bring it down very, very gently. It's the best way to go about dropping the speed. It's just the way that I do things with this particular train. So back it off, on and off, back it off. Very nice. We'll back it up a little bit more. We'll give it a little bit more now because we're coming into the train station. And you can see there that my skill level is very, very high. I know when to judge it. And like if you go off what I'd done then, and when say you're 1.5 kilometers, 1.9 kilometers out from a station, you ease the speed limit down just a little gradually. Just break it on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. Then break it a bit harder as you're coming into the final 1,000 meters. Then break it off a little bit. Then break it in a bit harder again, and you should be able to coast in to a smooth, nice, beautiful stop.
The doors are about to close.
With passengers boarded, proceed to the next station. Be aware that before arriving there, an emergency stop will be simulated.
And then we're going to teach you how to do the emergency stop and recover from the train after emergency stop. And we're just demonstrating one for you before the actual official one. Okay, so you wait for the line, red thing to go up. And we should be able to go again. And it's that simple. But they're going to give us a demo down the road here, so you'll be able to see it in a better perspective as they talk you through it. And here it comes.
To recover from this situation, the controls must first be reset.
Okay, so you go to release. Wait for the BP red to go back down all the way to 0.
The train is ready to move again. Continue on to the next station.
And there we go. Quite simple. Very, very simple. It's not a hard process. It's a very, very simple process. I used to struggle with emergency stops, accidentally pressing the brakes and stuff and getting trains up and going again. In my early days, I was very, very, very frustrated about it. But I just learnt that, in my opinion, the best way to learn is to just continue to sweat, continue to play the game, and the more consistent gameplay you have, the better skill set you'll have, and then you can play around with controls, with camera angles, all kinds of things, so forth, and yeah, you'll be able to develop your skill set by doing camera angles like this. Beautiful stuff just here. Very nice. And you also can actually develop a skill set where you don't even have to use the speedo and like all the points area and the stop and location and all that from all the way. You can turn it off and just glance at it from time to time. But because this is a introduction, this is why we're keeping the speedo and all that system on. And this is a quite difficult line to break from time to time as well. So we are coming into the station now. So like I've said before, ease in a little bit though before the station finishes, stops, and then it's an easier way to go about your braking. So now we're going back to 60, we can cruise and ease this thing in very nicely. And smack bang on the target.
Practice makes perfect. Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
So it's all about developing your skill set, folks. If you do struggle, then just continue to sweat, continue to play the game, constantly play on the same train, and when you master that train, then you can move on to the next journey. And we have introductions throughout our gameplay over the years of our great gameplay here at Jeff Wise Gaming Australia. So there's no better place to come, but check out our amazing playlist with some great gameplay. And if you ever get stuck, feel free to comment on our Twitter channel, GF Wise Gaming Australia. We're always here to help if we can.
The doors are about to close.
Good work. That concludes this introduction. More details on the operation of this train can be found in the manual.
And there we go, folks. We hope you enjoyed this introduction of the bi-cab car. Until next time, I'm the Aussie Rambo. I'm being your locomotive enthusiast for Train Sim World 2020. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, world. Peace.